Hello everyone, it's Simmuz here. Welcome to a brand new video in The Sims 4 and happy holidays. Today's video is a collab created by the incredible HIPHIPRENEE. If you don't know who Renee is on this channel at this point, honestly I don't know what to tell you. Me and a bunch of other creators are all participating in this collab and I highly suggest you check everyone out. This is the Cursed Christmas Collab. For this collab, we're all building holiday-themed houses, but with a twist. Instead of the normal, usual Christmas builds that you see everywhere, our houses all have a spooky and creepy themes. Please check out all the description of this video and click the links to check out the incredible creators that are taking part in this collab. Also, don't forget to click on the playlist to watch all the videos that we made for this Cursed Christmas collab. When I was asked to participate, at first I wasn't really sure what to build for a cursed Christmas or holiday themed house, but suddenly I remembered that there's this famous Italian legend that is spread throughout the entire country and is related to the holidays. This is the legend of La Befana, the folkloristic creature that travels through Italy the night between January 5th and January 6th. The legend of La Befana comes from the region of Tuscany in central Italy. Already in the year 400, there are depictions and stories of this creature, which slowly spread throughout the entire peninsula and becoming a well-known symbol of the Christmas holiday in Italy. The term Befana is a distortion of the word Epifania, which is the Italian word for epiphany. The Befana is usually a benevolent creature, and she is described as an old woman with a hump, almost no teeth, a face full of wrinkles, and a long, hooked nose. She is also usually depicted wearing old, scrappy clothes, old boots, and a headscarf, and she travels from house to house on a flying broom during the night. According to the legend, she actually uses her broom the opposite way of typical witches, with the bristles on the front. Still, she's usually wrongly associated with witches, and especially because of her ability to fly, during the Middle Ages the legend was seen as a pagan tale with satanic undertones and considered immoral. As for her personality, the Befana is not described as a bad or mean character, but she is usually annoyed by adults and is very grumpy. She also hates people that are too smug or too arrogant. On the contrary, when she interacts with children, she shows a lot of indulgence and she is usually very understanding, like a real granny. As per the legend, the Befana travels through the night and brings sweets and presents to the good children, hiding the presents in stockings that the children are told to hang before going to bed, usually near a window or the fireplace. If a child has been naughty, they will receive lots of coal instead of the candies. This part of the tradition is very similar of that of Santa Claus in many Anglophone countries, like the USA, where Santa is the one that brings gifts and sweets to the children and puts everything in their stockings. While in Italy the figure of Santa Claus still exists, he is just known to bring presents to children, while the Befana is the one connected to the socks and the stockings full of candies. The Befana is also a clear allegory for the end of the year and the beginning of the new one. Since she is an old woman, she is a representation of the past year that just ended. In fact, in many areas of the country, there's also a tradition of burning up a giant puppet of an old lady or an old man as a sign representing the old year finally ending. For example, there's the Falò del Vecchione in Bologna that happens on January 1st, or the burning of Veggia Pasquetta that happens in Varallo, Piedmont, on January 6th, and determines the start of the local carnival festivities. There are many other traditions in all the regions of the country related to the legendary figure of the Befana. For example, the official Befana house is traditionally located in Urbania, a small village in the Marche region. In addition to that, the National Befana Festival is celebrated there every year as a tradition that is now 20 years old and is very well known throughout the entire country. In Tuscany, in the province of Grosseto, there are the Befani, who are men that on the day of Epiphany go together with a Befana throughout the city streets to perform traditional Maremma songs. In Capezzano Pianore, a small village outside of Lucca, again in the Tuscany region, The holiday is particularly heartfelt, and on January 5th, there are groups that travel around singing folk song, while women dressed as Befane give out gifts and sweets until late at night. Since the Befana leaves the gifts in stockings hanging near the fireplace, in a small village of Dovadola in the Apennine Mountains near the city of Forlì in Emilia-Romagna, there's an annual tradition where the village prepare what's known as the longest stockings in the world. Since the Befana is such an important present in the Italian Christmas holidays, I decided to use this legend and tweak it to match the real-life story of this Cursed Christmas Collab. So, contrary to the legend, my depiction of the Befana is a bit more witch-like, and instead of just bringing coal to the bad children, she entraps them in her secret lair and burns them to make more coal and continue her endless cycle of torture. So you better be nice this holiday, otherwise the Befana will come and get you. But only my Befana, the real one would never do that. Anyway, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this build for a second. So I right now am making the layer that was talking, where she entraps the bad children, and I'm placing this big fireplace right here, so that you have like the vibe of her going to the fireplace and burning the children to make more coal to bring to the bad children, and you know, continue the cycle as I was saying. I also place some decoration both inside. Right here you see these two Christmas trees that are black and white, so it's a little bit more creepy. And also outside you're gonna see I placed a lot of decoration there as well. As always, you can download this build out on the gallery right now. You can use my ID, which is SillySimmuz like you're on YouTube, or you can use the hashtag SillySimmuz or the hashtag Cursed Christmas Collab. And you should be able to find this build without any issue and doing it and download it if you want to use it in your game. It's a pretty cute build. It's very wacky, very weird, so it's not clearly enough for everyone, and it's kind of expensive, especially considering that there's only one bathroom and one bedroom. But still, if you want to download it, it is up on the gallery. And again, it's totally like inspired by the legend of La Befana, so obviously if you don't know this build, you wouldn't really get it why this build is made like this. And yeah, I really liked the idea of making that big staircase going at the back, since it's like a little bit of a castle slash tower, like secret tower for this layer, and I think it works out pretty well. I also, as you might have seen for like a second just before when we were down in the basement, I was placing a lot of coal. You're gonna see loads of coal all around the house. Like that's gonna be like everywhere. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I actually really like how it turned out. There's gonna be coal everywhere. There's a nice room for her to do her magic. There's the basement downstairs for the children to entrap, and there's the bedroom, bathroom. There's a nice kitchen and dining, a little spot for her to sit down. I think it's a very like creepy and eerie house. Hopefully you guys agree. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about this collab again. So I'm gonna say what the other people are building for a second. So HIPHIPRENEE, I know she's doing the Mrs. Claus torture chamber, so I'm very excited to see that. Then there's MermaidSimmer, she's doing the Krampus lair, so another lair, so just so you guys know, this is getting very creepy already. Then there's christaalexis, she is making a Santa's abandoned workshop, so again, super interesting, I really want to see that. Then we have MysticMagicDreamer, she is making an abandoned church, super cool, I'm super excited for a church. Then we have BeThirstyPretzel, and they're making a haunted toy store. So, of course, for Christmas, a toy store makes perfect sense. Then we have BeingChris, they're making an Apocalyptic family home, which, again, wow, I cannot wait to see all these videos. Then we have PeafrogSims, and they're making an elf prison sweatshop. So, I mean, we do have, like, kind of a prison vibe all in like most of these builds, so just so you guys know. if you get into the playlist, you're gonna see like this kind of things. And we also have KittyCat Plays with Yarn, and she is making a Grinch tiny house, so I'm super excited for that. I know that she said that the tiny house got out of control and it's not that tiny anymore, but it's still I'm super excited to see it anyway. But yeah, I'm also trying to make a little bit of the outside that you just seen right now. The only issue that I have with this build that happens, and you're seeing, you might have seen it before, you're seeing it right now as well, I had to close off part of the second floor because the roof wouldn't be deleted. Usually when you build a roof through a room, it gets like invisible and you cannot see it. I don't know why it wasn't working, so that roof from the little tower on the side where she has the secret like room where she performs magic underneath, that roof goes through, so I had to create a room around it to like get rid of it, and it wouldn't get rid of it, so there's just this random room that's empty and it's just roof inside. I know it's unfortunate, but there wasn't anything else that I could do, so I guess that's fine. But yeah, anyway, I think this build is pretty fun still. I really enjoyed the screenshots, and oh yeah, I built it in Mount Komorebi, so I decided to delete one of the rental lot that it's up there, and I decided to put in this like giant creepy place for the Befana to live, and I think it works out pretty well. Hopefully you guys like the story. I'm trying to do more of these Italian folklore stories. If you don't know, I did a couple other videos about Italian legends and folklore, so I'm also gonna link the playlist of that down below. I know there's gonna be like a million links because of all the people that are working on this, and I again super suggest you check out all the links because these people are amazing. But I'm gonna also link a little playlist that I'm doing. I'm trying to do more of this Italian folklore legends, so either in cast or in builds like I did with this one, and hopefully I can add more and do a full-on playlist soon with interesting stuff, and I really hope you guys are gonna like that. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, the build was pretty fun. I built it like in, I don't know, an afternoon, I think, more or less, like 4 hours of work, I think. And I really wanted to make this. I built it like a couple days ago, so actually if you go on the gallery as right now, as of you watching this should be the last build that I uploaded. Just because I had lots of stuff to do. If you probably know, I'm hosting the Simmuz Awards, so I had those going on. Then I had 2 exams, so I don't know, it was a little bit of a lot of work, so this got pushed back a little bit, and I was able to do it just now in the end. So basically, as of me recording the voiceover, it's been not even like 12 hours since I finished recording and editing the entire video, so hopefully you guys like it. It was a little bit of a fast creation, but I think it turned out well. So, and right now we're working on the last floor upstairs, which is gonna be the actual like bedroom for the Befana. And right now you're not seeing them. I don't know if I recorded, but they are gonna be in the final builds. I also placed a lot of brooms from the Realm of Magic pack. I placed them around since the Befana just does use the broom to travel. I think it really suits the static, and I think it made the most sense to put brooms. And as you can see, I'm also using a lot of vampires and Realm of Magic stuff, so if you don't own those 2 packs, I definitely know that you won't be able to download this. I mean, you can download it, but it's not gonna look the same, just because those 2 packs are the ones that I use the most. I did use other packs as well, here and there, but those 2 are like the main packs that I used. So if you don't own either vampires or a Realm of Magic, you're not gonna be able to use this and enjoy the build as it is. Just as a little FYI, please, to say. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, and I'm super excited to check out all the other peoples in this collab. Again, please, oh yeah, here are the brooms. I'm placing them around. But I was saying, please check out everybody, because the people in this collab are incredible creators, and I love them all so much. I really enjoy watching their videos, and they are incredible builders. They are super fun. So please check them all out. Again, the playlist is down below, but also there are all the links for all the people. Again, if you want to check them out individually and support them, I really suggest you do so. And yeah, I am just watching myself place a billion coal pieces. We have this little coal thing from Seasons, and I used it everywhere around the house because I really wanted to drive in the idea of her throwing out the coal everywhere, because she burns so many children apparently. That was the vibe that I was going for, and I think it works out. But I did have to place manually all that coal, and that is like a small little piece of coal, so I had to place like a billion different pieces of coal. I think if you take the coal out, this house loses like 10k in value, because that's like so much. There's coal basically everywhere. The only rooms that don't have any coal in, I think, are the bathroom and her magic room that is on the bottom floor. I think those two are the only places where there's no coal. The rest of the house is filled with coal. There's coal in the basement, there's coal in the main living room, there's coal in the kitchen, there's coal in the little reading spot, there's coal in the bedroom. There's coal everywhere. And right now I'm trying to make a little bit of the outside. As I said, I'm placing some decoration outside. You see this Christmas tree, there's some little decorations, and I'm trying to make it make sense with the terrain painting. Not the terrain painting, the terrain editing. I'm also trying to use this debug fence to try and blend it in and make the terrain painting make sense a little bit. I think it works out pretty well using these creepy lights. I think we're going into the screenshots right now. Yes, we are. These are the screenshots of the outside of the house. I really like how it looks. I think it works well with Mount Komorebi, even though there are the ski lift and the power lines, and there's some other stuff that I wish it wasn't there, but it's okay. It's The Sims. It's fine. And I think it works well with the snow. Obviously it's a Christmas build, so it had to work well, and I really like the big staircase. I think that's the best part. And here are all the screenshots. I had so much fun making this. Again, please go check out everybody in the description, because they're all incredible creators and I love them so much. And I'm gonna basically spend my entire Christmas Eve / Christmas Day watching their videos, because I really want to check everybody's build outs. I saw some screenshots here and there, some sneak peeks on their Twitters or on the chat that we have, but I really want to see all the builds, because I didn't see all the builds, so I really want to do that. And here is the kitchen, pretty cute kitchen. Again, lots of coal everywhere, as I promised. And again, as I said, it's gonna be on the gallery. Actually, it is on the gallery right now. You can download it. So if you really wanna be a Befana as well, you can go on and do it. So yeah, this is the reading. I think we're almost done with the screenshots as well. This is the bathroom, very basic bathroom. You didn't see me build. I think I did delete the footage for the bathroom just because it was boring. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, put on notifications so that you know when the next video is coming out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support, and I really hope you enjoyed this build, this creepy Christmas collab. And again, I highly suggest you check out everybody, because everyone did such an incredible job, I'm sure, and I really want to see all the builds as well myself. And hopefully you guys like them, and please comment on everybody's video and tell them, oh my god, your build is so incredible, please. They are all incredible people. Please. Thank you so much for watching again, and bye bye. Happy holidays.